Distance is the answer to disrespect. Why walking away speaks louder than words. Have you ever been in a situation where someone you deeply cared about made you feel small? Maybe they mocked you, dismissed your feelings, or crossed boundaries they promised to respect. And while your heart wanted to explain, argue, or scream, something inside you whispered, just walk away. Disrespect is a slow poison. It doesn't always come with shouting or harsh words. It can show up in silence, in sarcasm, in broken promises, and in repeated actions that show you just don't matter to them. In those moments, the most powerful thing you can do is not to react. It's to distance yourself. Let's talk about it. Disrespect cuts through the soul because it makes you question your worth. When someone treats you poorly, especially someone you love or trust, it feels personal. It makes you wonder, am I not enough? Do I deserve this? Why are they treating me this way? You might even blame yourself. But the truth is, how someone treats you is more about them than it is about you. Still, it hurts. It drains your energy. It messes with your mind. And the longer you stay around disrespect, the more you start to believe that maybe you deserve it. That's why distance becomes necessary. Not out of hate, not to punish them, but to protect your peace. When people disrespect you, especially if they are manipulative or toxic, they often want a reaction. Your reaction feeds their control. They want you to cry, to beg, to yell, because then they can twist it and say you're the problem. But when you don't react, when you stay silent and calm, it takes away their power. They expect drama. Don't give it to them. Reacting in anger often ends with regret. Words spoken in pain can never be taken back. But silence and distance? That's strength. That's dignity. When someone disrespects you, you don't have to explain why it hurt. They know. People aren't blind to how their actions affect others. They just don't care enough to change. Arguing with someone who doesn't value you is like trying to pour love into a cup with holes. It will never be full. They will never hear you the way you want them to. Save your energy. You deserve to be heard, yes, but by someone who actually listens. Someone who respects your voice, not someone who tries to silence it or twist it. Disrespectful people often come with chaos. One minute they're loving, the next they're distant. They pull you into a roller coaster of emotions where you don't know where you stand. But here's the truth. Peace doesn't feel like confusion. If someone constantly brings drama, makes you question your value, or uses love as a weapon, that's not love. That's control. That's manipulation. And the best response is to step back. Don't try to fix them. Don't try to be the hero in their mess. Save yourself. When you choose to walk away, it's not because you stopped caring. It's because you finally started caring about yourself. Distance doesn't mean hate. It doesn't mean bitterness. It means, I love myself enough to not tolerate this. I choose peace over pain. I deserve better, even if it hurts to leave. Sometimes, the kindest thing you can do for your soul is to remove yourself from people who don't know how to love you right. You bring light. You bring love. You bring value. Not everyone deserves access to your heart. If someone repeatedly disrespects you, they don't value your presence. And what's not valued needs to be removed, not to punish them, but to protect your own worth. You don't need to prove your value. You just need to know it. Let them wonder why you stopped answering. Let them feel the absence of your presence. Sometimes, silence is the loudest message of all. When you create distance, you create space to heal, to breathe, to remember who you are. It won't be easy. You'll miss them. You'll question your decision. But every day you choose peace over pain, you grow stronger. You'll start to notice how light life feels without the weight of constant disrespect. You'll learn to enjoy your own company. You'll find joy again, not in their validation, but in your own peace. And one day, you'll look back and thank yourself for walking away. In the end, not every goodbye is loud. Some are silent. Some are made in the heart long before the words are spoken. But the most powerful goodbye is the one where you simply disappear from where you're no longer respected. So, if someone keeps disrespecting you, stop trying to make them see your value. Just step back, not with hate, but with love for yourself. Distance is not weakness. It's wisdom. It's protection. It's power. And sometimes, it's the only answer you need. If this video touched your heart, take it as a gentle reminder. You are worthy of love, respect, and peace. Never settle for less. Walk away with your head held high, and never look back. Thanks for watching. Remember to like, share, and subscribe for more.